Hello YouTube, it's your girl Keisha Laundry and I'm back with another video. I said I'm back with another video. So I'm making this video from the back office. It's been on my mind since I got ready to come to work. I got called into work early. I was going to do a getting ready for work video, but that didn't work. So things are just now starting to slow down, at least I think. And so I said, well, let me just come on and make a quick video. I'm sorry for the quickies, but, you know, just wish I had somebody who could take over. Maybe I can ask Jamia to do a Vlogmas one of these days for me. But yeah, but I just be so exhausted when I'm from watching the kids and doing things throughout the day for them. But yeah, consistency. I just want y'all to know, even though it's late, I am still dressed for the 15th. I'm still at my 15th shift. So yeah, I just want to come on here and do a video. And also, of course, to keep reiterating for you to lock your vehicles. It's that time of year. And, you know, just be careful with your, you know, with your credit cards and things like that. Anything of value, just be careful with it. And if you have anybody elderly, you know, just check up on them and make sure no one is, like, you know, still in their identity, because these people out here, they doing the most. I've been seeing some very elaborate scammers down here. I mean, scammers, you know. I also want to remind you to take some time for yourself. I know this is like a season for giving, but, you know, if you don't give to yourself, or, you know, if you don't put yourself first or do something special for yourself, you'll feel drained. You'll feel wore out. That's why I always try to make sure I do something for myself. That way, you know, when I'm doing a lot for others, I don't feel like, hey, you know, what about me? So I always try to get myself in there. And also, I want to remind you to remember to have fun. I just want to share this story with y'all. After I became a mom, I stopped riding rides at like amusement parks and, you know, and carnivals and things like that. I just stopped riding the rides. And then one year, the fair came to town. This was probably about 4 years ago. The fair came to town, and I made it my decision to ride the rides. I said, you know what, I'm going to go to this fair, and I'm going to be the one having fun. I'm going to get me a wristband, and I'm going to ride the rides. When I tell you all, I had so much fun. I actually forgot what it was like to ride the rides. So I just want to remind you to, you know, take the time to ride the rides in life, you know. I mean, I had a ball. Me and my the friend that I went with, we got put out the the fun house and everything. It was so fun. I mean, I got my life back. So, you know, just take the time out to remember to ride the rides. I know a lot of people be like, I ain't getting on that, but, you know, just do something that you used to do in your youth. I'm 43 now, and, you know, so I was probably about 39 or 40, you know, when the fair came to town, and I was like, you know what, this is going to be about me, you know. So yeah, I just wanted to remind you guys of that. And I guess since I'm on here, just to make the video stretch out, I will tell y'all how I need to mind my own business, okay? I'm going to tell y'all how I need to mind my business down here in Florida. Okay, I hate to keep on saying back home, back home, back home, but I'm going to keep saying back home, back home, back home, because this is not my indigenous land. I'm from Pennsylvania. Okay, so in Pennsylvania, when, let's just say you don't show up for work, and it's not your routine, you know, it's like, oh, she's never late, you know, so let me call and check on her. That's how the northerners are. Like, you know, if you do something that's outside of your pattern, we get worried and we check on you. So, okay, the first time I came, and the first time I had an experience like this is I was working at the first hotel that I started working at down here, and a lady called the desk, and of course I answer. So, you know, listen, when you call me, you don't have to give me no elaborate story, just call out. So she was calling out. She was an elderly lady, like older. She worked in housekeeping, and she was telling me that she wasn't feeling well and that the ambulance wouldn't come to her house for some reason. And I'm wondering, like, why? You know, I know I work night shift, and I know, like, delivery drivers don't go certain places after a certain time of night, you know, in certain neighborhoods. But I'm like, but the ambulance, you know. And she was saying something about her health care coverage because she had to go to a certain hospital and things like that. Okay, so she was calling off of work. So I got concerned, and I told her, well, you know, I will call the taxi company, and I will pay a taxi driver to come to her house and to take her to the hospital that accepts her insurance, right? Lo and behold, that lady was lying, y'all. When I tell y'all, she went ghost on me. She was like, okay. So I reached out to a taxi driver. He came to my job. I gave him the 20. It was like $20 or $25, maybe 20. I'm gonna go with 20 to go to her house and to take her to the hospital. When he got there, he said that he wasn't able to get like buzzed in, and so I got concerned. So the next morning, when the GM came in, I'm telling the GM, hey, Miss Such and Such, she said she wasn't feeling well. She called out for work today. She said that she was trying to get to the hospital, but that was just her elaborate way of calling out. So she was like, she was trying to get to the hospital, and I had the ambulance. I was trying to get the ambulance to her house. Well, I had the cop show up to her house and do a welfare check, and I also had the GM call the emergency contact number on her application. Y'all, that lady was fine. That lady was fine. She just wanted to call out. Okay, now you fast forward to me last week. Last week, the security guard who usually works Monday through Friday, he didn't come in. So I'm like, you know, that's odd. You know, so here it is Wednesday, and nobody still don't know what's happening with him. And the first thing I'm thinking is, okay, you know, he lives alone. This I do know. He has been coughing a lot. This too I know. And so I'm like, you know, hey, has anybody heard from him? And, you know, I'm asking his feelings, you know, what did the company tell you? And so now, like, in my shift notes, I'm putting, hey, can you see what's going on with the security guard? He, you know, he hasn't been here all week. You know, I'm putting out APBs to my coworkers, because the security company has hired a third party, so it's not like an in-house position. So, you know, I'm ask my coworkers, hey, you know, if you have his number. I don't want his number. You know, I don't want no weird rumors going around. You know, I just want to know that he okay. Do you know, Monday he returns. Nobody ever get back to me and tell me if anything is wrong with this man, or, you know, any I don't get no word, okay? Monday comes, he's at work. Talk about, don't be putting my name on none of your shift notes. I said, boy, I didn't know what was going on. I said, nobody. He was like, I was on vacation. I'm like, okay, fine. You go on vacation. You don't tell nobody you're going on vacation. That's your business. I get it. Okay. But yeah, I need to learn how to mind my own business. Okay. People don't show up to work. Ain't none of my business. But I mean, to me, that's how you be found dead in your house after 5 days. You know, sorry for the close-up, y'all. I'm looking at myself like, you all in this camera. But yeah, so I'm just telling y'all the story of how I need to mind my business. So this second thing that happened with me being concerned of a coworker not showing up to work, and it's, you know, not the normal pattern, I learned my lesson. If you don't come to work, I'll just mind my business. I'll just mind my own daggone business, you know. I care too much. I tell you, I care too much. But, you know, thank you for listening to me ramble on. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you're still with me, thank you. I wish you all love, peace, and prosperity. Thank you for watching my video. And sorry for the close-up. And, yeah, I'm just trying to keep consistent. Even though it is 1:54 a.m. initially the 16th. I'm still dressed for the 15th because I'm on my I'm on Monday night shift. So, love, peace, and blessings.